understand fear as I have.
Alright, so I didn't understand any of that. Welcome everybody to Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Yes, we are kicking off Halloween proper this time, instead of starting early. Never played this game beforehand, and I remember hearing it has some interesting sanity effects.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical incantation. This wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity. I am Dr. Edward Roivas. I am a clinical psychologist. I am also dead.
That's nice.
This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will. Your perceptions will not change reality, but simply color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia.
Yeah, something new.
Ignorant of so much, and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time once again near. Whether by fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line, and the last hope for humanity.
Okay, so what you're saying is we're all gonna die. Good. Great. Okay, control check. I think you can actually aim at individual body parts. I could find the right button for it. Oh, nope. Oh no, the ghost is ringing.
Remember me, Alex.
Kind of an odd way to start.
Hello?
Miss Alexandra Roivas?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Inspector LaGrasse of the Rhode Island Police. I'm sorry to disturb you, but there's been an accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
He fell down the stairs. Rhode Island. It's always in New England these things happen.
Ah, Miss Roivas, I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my
Yeah, as pleasant as can be.
This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course, this way.
2000,
But I must warn
like
you,
2002.
It's not a pleasant sight.
Facial animations are pretty impressive.
I'm afraid there's not much to see.
Yeah, we don't know how he just turned to mush.
Miss Roivas, is that your grandfather, Edward?
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't understand. Why are you showing me this? Can't you check dental records or something? What is wrong with you?
It was funny.
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records.
He ain't got no teeth.
There's no head. Now, none of this makes sense.
That was
There's
close.
a sign of intrusion, and there was certainly a lot of force used here. I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's left doesn't say much. Ugh, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
2 weeks later. This game was so scary I couldn't even watch my older brother play it. Welcome, Finnegan Finkel. Yeah, I've heard this. It's actually a pretty good game. Maybe a little cheesy nowadays, but eh. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there is a tie to his past, and possibly a tie to his murder, it should be here. If you're at work, you won't be able to stick around much. Have fun. Enjoy your day at work. Or night, rather. I don't know what time zone you're in. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, controls. Okay, so it's not tank controls. I can stance up. Guess that's like aiming or readying. Attack. And I guess I'll learn the rest as I go on. Ah, there's the menu. Procession of Flesh and Bone. You should play this on stream someday. Let's give it a try. Tick-tock. We found a clock. A beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick. Well, that means it's broken. The time permanently set to 3:33. There's a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Yes, let's look at the key. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there is something odd about the key. It isn't for winding it at all. It looks like a dresser key. I'd say this item was definitely misplaced. Let's see, what about that awful painting? Portrait of the ancestral Roivus line, the foyer walls. The faces really reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. Well, not surprising. I mean, if you painted me black and white with mysterious flames coming off of me, yeah, it'd be a little unsettling. Oh, found a sneak button. Ah, that's the run button. That's gonna be important. Mm-hmm. Same as before. Lamp. I cannot examine the lamp. Everything else is fair game, though. Actually, this place has wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, eight copies of the same lamp. Maybe her grandfather got murdered for crimes against interior decorating. Perfectly reasonable explanation. Mm-hmm. The wooden plaque is fastened to the door, taking the place of the lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above a wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. It looks like a penis. It's a good thing I don't do writing for these games. Fridge. Stove. Cabinets. That's gonna be like Resident Evil then. Checking every single thing for items. Although that was more of a Silent Hill thing. His items in Resident Evil usually had a little sparkle to them. If I recall correctly. A piano. The grand piano stands here, awaiting the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, as such the piano failed to disuse. Not to be so mean to him. Plant. Teapot. Oh. This illustration features a collection of strange line designs, related to each other in a cyclical manner. I cannot read nor speak. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. I do remember hearing this game has a magic system. That must be a really interesting spot on the ceiling. Table is set for one. Alex's grandfather, Edward's private nature meant that he never had many visitors, and this is lonely evidence of it. Ken, you don't have to be so mean to him. Nothing over here. Nothing here. Oh, and you can't examine things while you run. Good to note. Same room, alright. So fancy has got room. So fancy the room has 2 doors. Ah yes, lovely wall art. In a warm glow of candlelight, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. When it looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. There's a guy hanging from that tree. Did we just not like that one? That's not a good thing to put on your family tree. Loving this whisper ASMR music. Books in this corner seem to focus on the supernatural writings of Poe, Lovecraft, the poetry of Blake, the art of Bosk. Everything with a tie to ethereal horror or fantasy. God damn, my throat keeps seizing up. It is all here, a reverence library to the arcane. Is this Alex's grandfather's secret hobby? Okay, well, first of all, those are all fiction. So, no, they don't have any ties to the arcane. Poe was just comically depressed, and Lovecraft was afraid of everything. Mm-hmm. Painting? So, presumably I need to find a dresser. Clock. The looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner. Gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air, use this and this to adjust the hands. Now it's only 2 o'clock. There we are. So the, one in the main hall was like 333. I don't think that was right. It may just be a coincidence. Or it's because 333 is half of 666. Ooh, devil magic. Now, for a game called Eternal Darkness, it's pretty bright. Uh-huh. So we have the family death ray. The crank socket is mounted in the telescope. It appears to be linked to a mirror supported by a brass pedestal. A curious contraption to be sure. What purpose can it possibly serve? I think I'm missing a few components. A globe cradled in a wooden frame. Its glossy surface is painted in the likeness of an ancient map. The lens is situated in a northern hemisphere above a label that reads "There be dragons here." Yeah, that's just whatever cartographers put when they didn't know what was there. Not that there were actual dragons, much to my disappointment. I accidentally solved it. Or I did something. You heard a click too, right? Oh, that's just as far as it'll go. Okay, never mind. I think I'm missing a component for that. Ooh, fancy map. That's good. Can I just leave? The call of the mansion beckons to Alex, drawing her back to uncover the family secrets it hides. Alex will not leave till she learned what happened to her grandfather. I mean, at least we have some established motive. But cold cases are cold for a reason. Rivas line, yada yada, same as before. Lamp. It's always lamp. Candle. Another relative. Maybe the whole bloodline's cursed. Door is locked. Second floor key. The key comes apart in the lock. The key to the second floor is broken. Perhaps there's a way of repairing it. What? Was this key made of wax? Okay. So a chest of drawers. Punch the door. Let's see. Presumably it'll be something I can interact with. And there is a stealth function in this game, so that's fun. Well, fun, debatable. What are you even looking at? Can't examine. Oh, probably the painting. Let's see, it's a door up here. No. So presumably we have to do something in the observatory. Oh wait, I haven't checked that out yet. Locked. Solves that issue. Let's see, can I do anything with this? I can examine it. Cannot use that. Oh, the book. No. No. Let me check the clock in the lobby again. I feel like that's a hint. Hands appear to be stuck, and the clock continues to tick with the hands probably set to 3:33. $3:33, you say? Okay, now I need to see if I can remember how to read an analog clock. Nope, not that. Examine. Detail. Yes. There are those two little nodes on the clock, though. I can't quite reach them. Okay, so the game's just gonna outright tell me. One. No. Is that it? Yeah, yes, I'm trying. Trying. It's a little hard. There we are. Gotta be precise. It's never a good thing. Ah, the secret laboratory. The evil flesh tome. The Necronomicon. Before examining the important thing... Candles. A small shrine of candles, their placement appears to be very deliberate. Matching the etchings on the table and the wall's illustrations, the candles are unlit. A diabolical drawing of a stack of human bodies, each one cemented into place. What twisted psyche could have executed this drawing, though disturbing its meticulously rendered down to the subtlest detail? Precise anatomy of a fractured bones and the convulsions of spines and ribs, entwined into a mesmerizing sight. Neat. Not something you want to hang on your wall. Oh, gladius. Ancient Roman weapon, a gladius. It's on display above the fireplace, another token of eclectic junk. Yeah, I like that kind of eclectic junk, though. This is a bizarre drawing of a Cyclopean city, its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. The detail is incredible. As Alex studies it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. Oh, I thought that would continue. Painting of a jungle-shrouded building. Seems to be a temple in Asia, perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia. Not Thailand, it's Thailand. Dumbass American doesn't know geography. Mask? It's like some kind of mask. The face is serene in composure. A faint hint of a smile tugging at the corners of the mouth and eyes closed in deep meditation. Maybe it's not a mask, but part of a statue. I mean, that'll make more sense to me. This Gothic cathedral is silhouetted against a stark light. The image is vicious and devoid of subtlety. Every brushstroke echoes the spikes of the architecture, imbuing a violent feeling, as though the building itself is a harsh imposition on reality, a grim picture indeed. What are you, an art critic? Each page sits inside a glass frame hangs on a wall. An insane scribbling covers the page, incomprehensible to Alex. Perhaps if Alex had some kind of tome, it could be deciphered. Man, it's a pretty subtle hint to say, turn around, look at the book. But first... Nope, nothing on the shield. A large, leather-bound antique book rests upon some cluttered desk. Let's read the cursed book. I mean, why wouldn't you?
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish.
In time, you will understand the tragic extent of my failings.
That once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality, to see those who dwell behind. My life now has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone. I was once a fool. Where is Quies Candamest? Where is Conservandai? Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum confirma. Pugna huis,
Today's battle was but one of many.
Seeing Geptum conficiamus.
Oh, speaking of our cutscenes.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus. I would like to compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance. Do you believe that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
So we're looking for the Ark of the Covenant. Might be too early for that. I understand completely. The dais on the floor is finely crafted, inlaid with gold and gems that Pius can't identify. A strong linear design is situated in the middle and is equally unknown to the Roman soldier. Yeah, controls are still the same, so good me. This is a glaive, the standard weapon of the Roman army. A short double-edged sword with a sharp triangular point. The glaive was designed primarily for hacking and chopping at the enemy, but could be used to pierce armor as well. I don't think it was really meant as a slashing sword. You know, just kind of given its general shape. And, you know, Roman battle tactics. It didn't have much room to maneuver a sword. Unless you're using it like a spear. So it's a stabbing weapon. 0 out of 10 game, historically inaccurate. perpetuating the wrong stuff. Ladder leads into the dank heart of the labyrinth. Dangers lurk beneath, and yet Pious' courageous resolve does not buckle. Should Pious climb down the ladder? Well, it's either that or starve to death. Dead guy. Cube. Okay, so the dead are going to come to life. Oh no. The spooky skeletons. Hey, stop that. Shank, shank, shank. Stab it. Stab. Look, there's more. Oop. Oh, oh. Health meter. This meter represents life damage. Every time a character takes damage, the level will get lower, yada yada. Yes, I know how health parts work, game. Mortal Kombat finish him. Oh, and the other one too. I guess this one didn't feel like getting up, did he? Lazy bones. A strange granite block lies on the floor. Wrong button. Okay, so A is to attack. Run for it, run for it. Go ahead and finish him off. Okay, so when you're stanced up, you can. Seems like you can target individual body parts. Now I need to figure out if I bound that correctly. So we got red, green. Etched on one side with a curious line design colored in insipid green. Blood red. Wait. I just cannot use that now. Oh no, they're everywhere. Okay, so you can target individual body parts. You can hack off the arms, or just swing wildly. really a targeting system. Or like a... Well, no, Dark Souls didn't have an auto-target system. I don't think it did. And I can't remember. I also played that game with mouse and keyboard, so pretty bad comparison. Blue. So we got Blood Red, Insipid Green. And... blue. Ghostly blue. Oh, you gotta put that extra touch on it, don't you? It's like in Darkest Dungeon. You know, all the gem descriptions. Blue, like strangled dreams. Green, like rotten flesh. Yellow, like molten envy. Gotta use that purple prose to its max. Shut up, fire. Okay, you can't sweep the leg. Hit the legs. I don't think it's considered. He's taking this pretty well. Okay, emulator, don't do this to me. Oh, we're missing a purple one. Oh, there's the purple one. Yeah, it is hitching here and there. And I think the monsters are doing friendly fire against each other. No head. Oh, you just have to retarget. Alright, that's simple enough. Every time you cut off their head, they keep tapping around like, ooh, ooh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Well, I guess the horror aspects haven't set in yet, so they're still having a bit of fun with the comedy. You know. Every horror game always starts with something more humorous. Not really. But you get what I'm saying, they're trying to ease you into it. Alright, so we have Putrid Purple. Filled with purple and tainted by black shadow. Oh, you just don't guess. You get more of a descriptor, not just an adjective. See, we have favorites. So something had been removed from it. Gee, I wonder what to put there. It doesn't look like there's an inventory limit. Or maybe the devs just kind of planned that out. So you use items and you don't really fill up your inventory space. That's a bad way of explaining things. Never mind, stop listening to me. The magic has been revealed. If I can remember where that door was. Okay, down. Up. I'm still getting used to the controller. Hey, look, it's me. Pius, you must prove your worth by destroying the statue. Pressing R will enable Pius to select which target to attack. Releasing R slightly and then pressing it again will cycle between multiple targets. Okay. Head, arms, and legs. We can't hit the legs. You must destroy yourself to overcome your fears. Or something. Okay, back up. Gonna tell my grandkids this was Dark Souls. Oh, and the monsters do have friendly fire enabled. That's actually funny. Shank. A button attached to a small pylon softly illuminates the room. A bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. Should Pius push the button? Yeah, sure, what could go wrong? That's what could go wrong. Alright, I guess we're gonna step in the fancy circle. Still in the godforsaken tomb. A strange sculpture resembling a red-clawed worm. Let's see. Shaped like a delicate dome, a pale blue statuette floats gracefully above the pedestal. And green. Effigy resembling a warped angel shaped from dark green emerald. Yeah, I'll take the green one. I already got some green on me. It's only fitting. Oh, did I pick wrong? I think I chose wrong. Oh no, now I'm the zombie.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. I was once as naive as a child, but now my mind is sharp. With the power of Xelatoth, I can now read the thoughts of others and make them raving mad with a mere suggestion. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
Oh, so is that little sequence where I choose which Elder God to fight? That's kinda neat. Tome of Eternal Darkness, where experienced spells and enchanted items can be stored for future use. It is made from fragments of human skin and bone, and endowed with magical powers. Why do they always pick human skin? Stranger with the Tome of Eternal Darkness in possession, Alice can read the page. It is a character page from the tome itself. Oh, no, chapter page, not character page. It's not a tabletop RPG. Entitled The Binding of the Corpse God. That's charming. So with the Gladius, can probably open that door. One over here. Yeah, this one. Stab the door. Alex places the blade in the slot but feels it pushed back. It is as if the magic of the blade does not fit the lock. Oh shit.
I cannot say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none.
If that's not
Since
true.
time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
It sounds like pretty typical fantasy stuff.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate. My master has planned many millennia for this day. It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings of flesh and bone.
You have a great monument here, Mantarok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours. May the darkness claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast. No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
That's nice. Chunk. Chunk.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here. I only wish something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
Well, unfortunately for you, you're a plot-relevant character in a horror game. And I always find it amusing how we have these supernatural, impossibly powerful beings, and some guy with a stick can beat them. I mean, like in the Call of Cthulhu, Cthulhu gets his head caved in by a boat. Yes, that's how it ends. Short sword with a wooden grip, light and durable. Small curve running from the handle makes it better for hacking rather than stabbing. I'll equip that. Oh no. They reused the same model for this area. All these corpses keep decomposing in the same manner. Engraved on the floor is a striking design featuring the sun sinking below the edge of the world. Yeah, it does that. That's called daylight. The sign on the wall appears to depict a time of the day. Perhaps the candles do too. Well, then it's evening. Let's see. Nah. Nah. Statue of the goddess. Delicately sculpted from sandstone, it casts an alert eye over everyone who enters the temple. There's a strange necklace about its neck. Sure, let's deal. Nothing bad ever happened when taking the strange necklace from its strange god. The necklace can be used to heal Aaliyah. Make sure that Aaliyah does not move when a spell is being cast. No, it's not a door. Perhaps there's another exit. Alright, I'll be back in a second. Bathroom. Alright, I have returned. And I am greeted with our daily scam bot. Nice. Yeah, I suppose if you're gonna be playing a horror game, it's good to have your bowels pre-emptied. This should work. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Right, where was I? I did not mean to use it. I meant to check. Strange necklace fashioned from a dark ancient stone engraved with a weird design. He used to cast healing spell when standing still. Okay, let's check the map. Well, there's only one way to go. Oh. There's things on the floor. And I just stepped on another one. Good job, me. You can kind of skirt around them. Knows where they are on the floor. Eh, not too bad. Also, where'd my cloak go? Ooh, that's a fresh one. When located by creatures, the sanity loss occurs, causing a decrease in the level of sanity meter and the character to pulse green. Beware sanity loss affects perception and eventually health. Yep, thank you. This meter represents a character's sanity. Every time he/she meets a monster, his/her sanity will get lower. The lower the sanity meter gets, the more the character will hallucinate. Yeah, one of the other things the game is famous for, it's a hallucination mechanic. Bonk. Come here, you. Perform a finishing move on a creature to recover sanity. So killing vile monsters recovers sanity. I can get behind that idea. Bronze necklace. Okay, I'll just take it. Just steal everything. Oh no, so we're at mid... Right, sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So we're at midday and earlier was dawn. On the paper appears to depict a time of day. Perhaps the candles do too. This one. A third of the puzzle has been complete. Dragon design featuring a brightly burning sun. You don't step on the pressure plates. Unless the monsters wake up. Because then it will be funny. I like how the sanity mechanic only comes in play with the second character. Like the Roman soldier beforehand, Pius? Nah. He don't need that. He don't need no sanity. He's a Roman. What am I trying to do? Well-crafted bronze necklace suspended with glowing gems. Could I put it on a statue? Oh, you look very nice with it. And now I have the setting sun. Right on the floor is a striking design featuring the sun rising above the edge of the world. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Perhaps the candles do too, yet... Yes. Is this the same room? No, it can't be. Can't really walk around all them. Oh, that one ain't got no skin. Ain't got no head. Ain't got no arms. Oh, he got the slaps though. Still got the slaps. Oh, he regrew his head. Oh, he regrew his limbs. Neat. In the immortal words of Doom, shoot it until it dies. So we got Starry Night. Okay. Oh. This and this. Man, we saw most of the puzzle. Or all of it. Not sure it matters at this point. Is that a flute? Blowgun. A small pedestal covering a decorative etching stands before the wall. The blowgun upon it must have some special significance for it to be the focal point of the display. Let's steal it. We wanted adventure, and now we're grave robbers, so oh god. Somehow that didn't kill us.
Passage in the temple.
Not so much a secret passage as a death trap. Pretty crappy sword. Oh, but I can spit. I'm spitting poison at them. This makes no sense. And execute him. Game, you're silly. Yeah, we just execute him with a blowgun. Fine, whatever. The guard is grateful for Elia saving his life. In return, he offers to prepare Elia's broken weapon as a gesture of thanks. Yes. The item has been repaired. Wow. The guard resumes his duty, seemingly no worse for wear with his recent brush with death. I think he's just traumatized and stuck there. Man, don't get paid enough for that. It is not safe to save right now. God. Fine. Wait, really? Yes. Yes, really. And no way to get around that one. Ooh, ball crushing wall. Slap. Slap. That wasn't as much health as I hoped. There's a bit more. Let's see. What am I working with here? The mural depicts a skeletal demon befriending the ancient Khmer people by denouncing one of their fertility gods. That's a terrible idea. How are you going to get sacrifices if you denounce their fertility god? Stupid. Oh, this is just the same thing, okay. So, this way? No. The other way. Right? Yeah, I think. Ow. Surprised I wasn't an insta-kill. Don't mind me just gonna run all the way through it. Hey look, the monsters are fighting. Hey, I was trying to help you. And you are not invulnerable while doing an execution. Good to note. Mash, 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 mash. So we got a big pillar of fire. Another depiction The mural depicts one of the ancient Khmer deities being tortured and killed by a skeletal demon. Yeah, that's the thing we saw Pius deal with. Doesn't look very skeletal. Anyway, that's neat. Oh, it's this guy. Hello, friend. This old clockfucker or whatever.
Stop. Don't go near it.
Well, you did ask for more excitement in your life.
You are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, Mantarok. How the mighty have fallen. You will surely fester for millennia to come. A slow and torturous fate for thee. You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
You should probably do what he says. Oh, nope, don't have an option.
You are one of the chosen many. Flesh and blood. It is now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness. I give you a gift in return for an obligation. The gift is your life, sweet dancer. The obligation is this. You hold one of Mantarok's hearts. The essence of the corpse god. The summit is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has left in it. Guard it well.
Mm-hmm. See, the battle staff is held by the arms of the statue. Yeah, sure, I'll just take it. Oops. I guess every character is going to be a kleptomaniac. It's kind of a thing for these types of games. Large piece of metal looks to be a lever of some kind, so it's not a weapon. Yep, not a weapon. I don't know about you, but I probably listened to the Roman Lich. It seemed like a good idea to leave. The statue of a human female bears witness to the monstrosity that fills the room. The porous stone of its body is covered with the effluvial grime that Mantarok has secreted over the years. Ew. Yeah, I'm guessing the amulet you choose at the beginning determines what elder god you're fighting. I already said that, didn't I? Wonder if there's any, like, major difference or it's all just cosmetic. Same as before. The more formidable size seals the vault. The stylized design resembling the creature that dwells within the room is carved into stone. I don't know how much of that came through. I am not good at reading. Nor am I good at speaking. Ooh, spooky skeletons are back. Ow. How they do sandy damage? And I thought earlier that red would mean health, blue would mean magic, and green would mean stamina, or in this case, sanity. I guess each one has like different followers that affect it, or that get different abilities. Ah, shit. Got a bit too close. Nope, I'm limping. And I'm so glad the traps come in use against the monsters. That's always funny. Alright, good to go. No, not that button. This button. Yeah, my sanity's getting pretty low. Now the camera's tilted to a Dutch angle. Did somebody please wake up the cameraman? And same hallways as before. That's nice. Oops. Seems this duty's seemingly no worse for wear. I may have made mistakes at some point. Perhaps I was not meant to go all the way back. I mean, the guy did tell me to leave. Honestly, seems like the smartest thing to do in a situation. Funny chanting. Ow. Ow. Got hit by the crusher. You can't really run through it. There we go, now we're safe. We're as safe as one can be in a scenario. So I got the lever, but where does it go? I can't walk into the weird monster. Boring. Ah. That's just basic common sense. I don't think going back was the answer. Let's see. There has to be a place I can use this. Okay, could you stop chanting? I'm trying to think.
No, I didn't.
We can get a nice view of the monstrosity. Kind of reminds me of the Zerg hatchery from StarCraft. That mixed with the wall of flesh from Terraria. That's a combination. And you do only have a limited amount of sprint. Also, my... Ah, there's the sanity effects. Yeah, like causing the player model to suddenly grow. That's kind of a weird one. Not my first choice, but okay. This game does break the fourth wall. So that's always nice. Nothing. Doesn't appear to be anything I can interact with. Yeah, just outside the... I don't know, what mural. That's the word I'm looking for. Chanting is almost comical. God damn it. Sure hope this thing gets a recharge. Also, who's maintaining all these traps? They also really are built to last. And we shall slay the horrors of the night. And repeatedly do the same finishing move because our The animation team only had one option. Schlong. Wait, skeletal demon. Could be pious. And oh wait, I just noticed that. That looks important. And now I have to go all the way back. I really like the dial on the side. That's a nice touch. How the eyes look at you. Those big friendly eyes. Just funny little skeletons. As part of a cursed book. God damn it. And that's empty. So all healing is gone. Great. Doesn't matter. Door is open anyway. Right area. My actions have no consequences.
You should have run. Instead, you will die.
You could have.
Where is the essence of Mantarok?
Gonna give me an exit.
Where is it? I will not ask again, child. Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
I mean, he told me to leave but didn't offer an exit. Terrible host. And yes, I did notice that audio popping there. Thankfully, it just seemed to be a cutscene issue. The Druid Roiva's study is filled with arcane knickknacks, mementos of yesteryear and other cultures. The odor of ancient texts is faintly noticeable under the peppering of dust that covers every surface except one. The dust had been the center of activity, and not a mote of dust is on it. Here, Alex's grandfather had worked, perhaps even hours before the end. This is what people do when they retire. You just take up arcane studies. Tube. At a tube. But correct signals a candle is being lit. A hidden panel opens. There's a message tube inside. I should probably take a look at that. Antique leather-bound message tube, the kind used to transport sealed message scrolls. It appears to be unopened. There might be something inside. Well, of course you open it. Chapter page entitled Suspicions of Conspiracy. Eh.
Your presence is welcomed, Majesty. As always, I am honored.
Our dealings are a pleasure to us both, then. He lies. As do we all. What is this flaw you wish to discuss with us?
My concern is with the other ancients. Ulyaoth, Shaturga. Should they unite with Mantarok, they will doubtlessly possess enough power to vanquish even thee.
As darkness abhors light, and light abhors dark, the others will not, cannot join forces. Mantarok will be bound, and the others will sink into insanity when I return.
As has been foretold.
I was unaware.
There is much you do not know. And much you never will. Be certain to retrieve Mantarok's essence. It is necessary to cement our place in your world.
Then what of Charlemagne the Frank? What do you intend for him?
The Frank is an instrument of light. He seeks to unite Europe under his banner.
With this in place, my guardians will be hard-pressed to perform the functions you require.
For your own schemes, Pius. Think of your future.
Then Charlemagne will be removed from the picture.
Make sure he is dead. Or insane. Or perhaps one, then the other. Just make sure he is removed from power.
Of course. He is as good as dead.
So we kill him, then we make him insane. No, wait, other way around. So Charlemagne. Is it that Charlemagne? First emperor of the Holy Roman Empire? Which is neither Holy Roman nor an empire. Blatant false advertising.
From my research, it is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it. Under the auspices of Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire
Yeah, that's right.
was at the height of its power.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, Carolum magnum Francum.
Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one but him must see it. They are words for his eyes only. At once.
At once. And of course he's gonna read it. Dumbass. I told you not to read it.
Sorcery is this?
Goes and reads it.
Spell? I am bewitched. If this was meant for Charlemagne, then what will become of him? I have to warn him of this treachery.
Okay, apparently his stupidity is beneficial. His sense of honor does not... never mind. I lost track of what I was going to say. This one has a strange diagram consisting of a pentagonal shape with strange letters at each corner. When Anthony had opened the scroll, something strange happened. That something had been intended for the Emperor Charlemagne. Suspecting a plot against the Emperor, Anthony pleaded that he should warn a pledge. After Anthony briefly describes his mission, the monk informs him that Charlemagne was last seen in audience with the bishop. Anthony's presence is questioned by the monks, feeling that he has trespassed upon sacred ground. The monk seems rather subdued, perhaps out of respect or perhaps out of fear. Visibly disturbed with grief and despair, the monk sobs pitifully. He recounts that this is not the only death to have occurred recently, and wonders if perhaps the order is being punished for wavering in faith. No, you're just bad at your job. The monk cordially greets Anthony. However, he brings grave news of the loss of one of his order, who fell from the tower to his death. His tone is guarded, leaving Anthony wondering if indeed this is the truth. Oh yeah, definitely a freak accident. Nothing suspicious at all. And this guy's just praying. A funerary casket made from unfinished wood. It's not properly sealed and could be opened. I feel like opening it is a bad idea. Okay, now we open it.
Oh my god, what is
What
it?
happened? This devil's work. We should get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most. This poor man has been the victim of great evil.
None of you thought to open the casket.
His body has been defiled, as if something has burst out from inside him.
Xenomorph?
Here, take this for your protection. And find the bishop. He must be informed of this horrible discovery.
Scramma Sax. That's basically a gladius. Tasty. Peering inside the casket, Anthony sees the body of a monk. His raiment is that of his order, stained with blood that he seeped from many grievous wounds. It is a truly disturbing sight. You know, it's always good when a horror game has to remind you that it's a horror game. Are you scared now? Are you scared? Not really. The Franken-Saxon weapons rely on a hefty blade to deliver deadly cutting and slashing attacks. It does not have a handguard, as it was designed for offense rather than defense. Very good. And nothing over here. Let's see. Muffled voices emit from inside the bishop's visiting chamber. However, the door is locked and Anthony will need the bishop's key to enter and gain audience. An audience, you say? That's him breathing? Yeah, I think it was. And it sounds like he's gonna about to die any second. And this is who you chose as messenger? But maybe he was a better pre-curse. I like the Screaming Sanctum. I'm trying to listen for a Wilhelm. Nah, they didn't sneak one in. Buried in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Yeah, nothing can go wrong from taking the Tome of Eternal Darkness in the Screaming Chamber. And so the hand touches a new beacon. Yeah, he's looking a bit pale. Blue urn. I shall take the blue urn. The blurn, if you will. Faint warm sunlight flitters into the room through these windows. Tiny dust motes drift caught in the rays of the dying sun, fighting the growing shadow. How purple, how prose. How purple prose of you. Mysterious gold medallion. Circle of power. Circles of power describe the amount of power that a spell will have. More points within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. Spells are magical incantations that enhance a character's natural abilities. Spell is an inventory of all spells information you've acquired. Allow the player to select which spells to cast, examine the top button, yada yada, quick spells. Selecting this rune will allow the player to experiment with rune combinations and make new spells. Sounds components. And quick slots. Okay, so right now I don't have anything to work with. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, a book brings attention to itself, oddly pristine on a dusty shelf. It doesn't belong. That's rather rude of you to assume about the book. A bewildering array of books and tomes sorted neatly on a set of shelves. Mostly books of a religious nature. They sit beneath a skein of dust as if no one has touched them. We are in the medieval era. People don't read. No, it's not that they don't. It's that they can't. It's a bit hard to read when you're illiterate. Me. Found a magic rune. Let's see, this is indecipherable. And this guy's execution move to do like a Some sort of weird sword flick. Show off. Yeah, look at this. Drink. He just throws at him. This man fears nothing. Meanwhile, the other two skeletons are just standing there. Don't hit the monk. I have acquired torch. Come on, fall already. Thank you. Oop. That wasn't talk, that was Shank. Grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade, and whose eyes burned with an evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn out of shock and ran. Retrieving the urn, he found only the sword the bishop had left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop's sword to Anthony. The two-edged sword. Wow. Oh, it was a bastard sword or a hand and a half sword? Well, presumably this is better than what I currently have. He swings it like a baseball bat. Area's dark. Oh, no shit. I mean, it's called Eternal Darkness for a reason. Broken piece of the urn. Another broken piece. Mix. Now I get combining. Two-thirds of the urn. Yeah, we'll put it back together, no problem. A broken green urn. Good work. Amazing work, man. Damn it. Oh. Okay, that didn't happen. Not to worry, he wasn't relevant anyway. The monsters got him. Another magical rune. Magormore. A stone tablet lies on a stone floor. Runes cannot be understood without a codex. Without a codex, runes in your possession will remain a mystery. I still don't have enough. Alright. Onward. Hey, the walls are bleeding. I mean, normally they ooze green slime. And also, Anthony got the curse that was meant for Charlemagne. That's what I'm gathering from this. How's my health doing? Okay, still good. A disturbing rendition of a monstrous devil. It is contorted to what appears to be a fountain. What stickily liquid is draining into the pool, trickling from a scum-encrusted spout. Drink it. Red urn. Or part of the codex. So we got Yulioth, Magremore, question marks. Wait, can I use this? No. Untapa. An aged tapestry hangs from the wall. It is soiled from the dank atmosphere of the room and the corruption about it. Well, fire cleanses all. Yeah, finish off that pair of legs. Really, that's it. Alright. Okay, another magical stone. There's gonna be all these rocks around the place. That's a tripping hazard. What is text of an unspeakable nature, written in languages utterable only by monsters or corrupt humans? Amongst the books on the table rests an ancient scroll of what appears to be paper. Good insight. There appears to be paper on the table. Enchant item. Through this function, the player can examine the contents of each spell scroll that has been acquired. Torn scroll illustrated with a geometric symbol is accompanied by a small note. The note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed. That which is dull will be sharp. Thus is the nature of the enchant item magic." Okay. Dusty old tomes and dusty old tomes. Bishop passed through here through the secret door. There must be a way to get through it. Well, it worked before. Nope. Covered with arcane artifacts and texts, this table reflects the unholy presence within the church. A seething pit of iniquity and evil. Uh-huh. Oh, no, it's just a torch making a funny noise. Fragments of the broken urn pieced together form a crude whole. Deep cracks mark its structure, and while it's almost complete, it is far from watertight. Watertight, you say? Filled? Not filled. Fucking dumbass. While fumbling around, the urn slips from Anthony's stiff fingers and dashing itself onto the fragments as it hits the floor. Oh, don't worry, that was supposed to do that. Okay. Anthony, you're stupid and clumsy. A noble soul. I have found to research the signs to a button. Only casting a spell without retracing these steps. Okay, quick cast stuff. Up. Magic, yeah. Meter regenerates whenever character is in motion. Hey, you fix yourself. If only were that easy. I swear, if you break it again, Anthony, I'll turn this game off. Dunking the urn into the foul-smelling fountain, it becomes filled to the brim with a rank fluid. It is a lot heavier now and rife with foider. Delicious foider. Oops. And thus we have filled the urns. Now what? Let's see. Can't use. Some way to get through. That's not it. So probably a spot I need to put all these. question is where? Where do you go? You see 2 pillars here. Can I put something on them? No. No. You can't drink the water. Let's see, maybe there's something back here. As always, retrace your steps. Okay, so yeah, I think those pillars are just for decoration. How far back are you gonna let me go? I mean, Anthony's not looking too good. You probably shouldn't be out in public. You can hear the birds in the background. Nice touch. Anthony cannot leave yet. I mean, even if you do get to warn him, why would he ever believe you? I mean, look at yourself. You're ugly. And ugly people always lie. Yeah, I think I've gone way too far back. It's just a bit of a hunch. Check the map. And there was a pedestal on the 3rd floor. That can't be it, though. Let's see, was there anything else in here? Warm sunlight.
Hello there.
Yep. Oh, hello, Lemon. Welcome in, welcome in. No. No. I thought that might have something to do with it. Also, you're not the real Lemon? Well, I figured you weren't a real Lemon. It'd be kind of strange for a sentient fruit to be in my chat. No, that's just a fence post. The real Lemon is drunk. I was trying to think of an alcoholic drink with lemon in it. I got nothing. I can't even light the torch. I'm overlooking something critical. I know it. Play Drunk by Daylight again. So what, that's Dead by Daylight, but... I don't know, every time you get hit, you take a shot. Oh. Oh. Tried splashes of Marta's pockmarked a worn surface. That's the thing I was missing. You know, you probably could have just gotten a bunch of books and dumped it on there. That would have been good enough. Don't need to do the whole urn thing, but whatever makes you happy.
So, you have come to return my book. Very well then. For your efforts,
You will die.
promise a quick and merciful death.
Predictable. Damn, you got a bendy head. Hand me, fiend. And double shank. Now where'd the... Oh, that's where the bishop went. He just disappeared.
Behind you.
What, behind me? I don't see anything. A shrine to a god that bespeaks of an ancient evil that graced the earth before mankind walked its valleys. Riveting. Ah yes, he has been afflicted with the crippling syndrome known as being old. Oop. Oop. Damn it. Damn it. I think I'm stun locked. I don't know who that drunk dum-dum is. Well, he is saying something. Yeah, he is currently screaming in panic. Shank. Yeah, that didn't go too well. Thankfully, dying has no consequences. Or at least no consequences you got. God, it's like... It is like Dark Souls. Can't be too close to the walls or you can't swing your weapon. I can't believe a game from 2002 ripped off that mechanic. That's no good. Can I grab that? Oh. I still got an arm. I can grab it. Nope, nope, no I can't. Points for creativity in your Sanity mechanics game, and oh. The hell is that? Oh, so that's supposed to happen, okay. I was gonna assume it was supposed to happen. The Trapper dimension sprawls in every direction. Whilst in this place, magic cannot be cast and humans are subjected to odd phenomena. The portals cycle from color to color as time progresses, and only the quick will escape. Uh-huh. Oh, thank you. That refilled my sanity somehow. And I guess the blue one will refill my magic. This is actually quite beneficial. Thank you, mysterious scorpion thing. Trappers have no eyes but can sense sound very well. If you can sneak past them, they won't be any trouble. Okay, I think that's my sneak button. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell from the way this guy walks. He walks like he's a corpse or something. Shank. And nothing. It's nice. Is this what happens when you turn 40? Or 30? Seems like it. Oop. Big stomper. That was just an alien. That there's just an alien. Ow, 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 ow. Can I enchant my sword? Sword is now enchanted. I mean, I'm almost dead. Oh, now I am dead. There goes your arm. And That was it. Little anticlimactic. Then again, these types of games never did boss fights pretty well. Like, regular enemies are fun to fight though. Swing faster, I know you're decrepit. And that's no excuse. Bonk. What is the myth from the bishop's chamber? Oh. Use the key. Open the door. Probably fall over dead.
You are a fool for trying to save him, Anthony. His fate was decided many centuries ago.
That voice actor sounds familiar.
This world. Despite your faith, there is little to save you from the power of Sanity.
Bug. And then he exploded into bug. Chapter complete. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, that feels like a good spot to end on. Yeah, I'll go ahead and end it for today. I don't want to start a new chapter and quit midway through it. This is a really interesting game. I didn't really know what to expect of it going in, but it's really interesting. Very, very creative in its concepts. Let's see. But that's going to be all for tonight. Next stream will be tomorrow. I'm going to be picking up with this again. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for all the kind words and kind comments. And wherever you are, I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.